Sports. It's in the game.
I can't believe it. They pulled it out. What a call. What a play. What a game.
Today on EA Sports, it's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Stroud looks to throw on the first play. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. And the return will stop right around the 25.
And part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this. And now it's a prime opportunity. Just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
Purdy to throw it on first down. This is Smith with a grab. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal. Here's Purdy. Touchdown 49ers. Devontae Smith, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Niners use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. they'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you... Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. On first down, it's Purdy. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Down inside the 10. Touchdown! Danny Gray from 19 yards away. And the 49ers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Moody good with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the drive culminated with the Danny Gray touchdown. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. He's piloted 2 drives so far, and unfortunately not very well piloted. Both led to interceptions. Now they're facing the deficit. Another touchdown after that previous pick. Starting over here, 1st and 10. And nothing to speak of there after the catch as they get him right to the ground at the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Stroud. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Here's Stroud. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. The throwing again is Stroud. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. The Texans send the punter out as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. And San Francisco gets set to go here. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just now supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. And he will find his man Samuel. Touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel, his 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the 49ers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Moody good with the extra point, and it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Stroud.
And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. There he goes left side. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Now Moody for the PAT.
It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down.
And the drive starts with a completion left side.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
A shotgun snap to Stroud.
Caught right side, Davis. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Stroud looking to throw. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Stroud will look to throw once more.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4. The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Purdy looking to throw on first down here.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
Now a 2nd and 10. They go play action here. Purdy.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That is caught. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Danny Gray
with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Niners continue to pull away here in this first half. Moody good with the extra point.
And the route is on here in this first half. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive.
And the drive culminated with the Danny Gray touchdown. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Pierce now up the middle.
And he coughed it up. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. George Kittle, 35 yards. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Moody good with the extra point, and it is 42-0. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One-play drive and into the end zone for 6.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. So after the run for a yard, here comes 2nd and 9 from the 26. They go again with Pierce. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a nice run to get himself back on the horse after his fumble. Nothing spectacular, but a good confidence-building run.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
He finds his target. It's Schultz. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Pierce takes it straight ahead.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That one, a first down pickup of 8. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
A run for Pierce out of the gun.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
2nd down and 6 now. Now Stroud.
Completes it to Davis. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 24-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Stroud to throw it.
And that is caught. It's Davis. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
And Stroud now to throw.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Gabriel Davis.
His first touchdown of the new season.
And the Texans get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on.
And they'll accept that penalty.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room.
Purdy's throw pulled in by Kittle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. That's complete to McCaffrey. And he's brought down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
The throwing here, Purdy.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, 49ers. Danny Gray on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the 49ers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Purdy will throw for it. Sliding out of the pocket. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we've reached halftime here.
Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3.
It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Purdy's throw caught by Gray.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
Shotgun now with Purdy.
Escaping the pressure right. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown. Deebo Samuel. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the 49ers have now opened up a 7-touchdown lead. Unbelievable. Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Scoring summary, 3-play drive.
And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. Swings this one out wide for Pierce.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Running it out of the gun with Pierce.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
First down, they go right back to Pierce.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Stroud out of the gun here.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
Now a handoff for Pierce.
And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 5. And they'll go right back to Pierce.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That's now consecutive 5-yard carries to pick up the first down. Looking to throw. Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. A quick throw there is incomplete. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on third down. Stroud working out of the gun. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it on line, but it comes up about a rotation short. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise, and that'll deny him a shot at 3.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now, this offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10.
That's to the right side, complete to Kittle.
Now Purdy.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey.
He's into space past the 25.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for first downs.
And this is caught by Smith. Touchdown, 49ers.
Devontae Smith,
his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the 49ers are on their way to a 2-0 start. Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here.
He'll buy some time right. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on. But apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
The Texans send the punter out as he's on here to punt it away. It's taken to the 26. A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And quickly, they get to the line. There's Purdy on 1st and 10. And this is caught by Smith. Touchdown, 49ers. Devontae Smith, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th. Moody good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Stroud now on 3rd and 2. And the Niners get there and bring him down. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack. The Texans send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is brought in at the 21. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. And this has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for what we are watching. If this were a movie, what kind of rating would we put on it? Who would you allow to watch what we're watching right now? Let's hope this one gets over fast, because this game...
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule, because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants him to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving. Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked-off folks on the other sideline now.
The Texans offense set to regain possession. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
They get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down.
Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Stroud here on 3rd and long. Targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The Texans send the punter out as he's on for the 5th time here today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Fielded just inside the 20.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And they will take over 1st and 10. Deebo Samuel trotting out with his offense to start this next drive.
This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it.
Eluding the pressure right. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these 2 teams meet. But until then, this game's over.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage.
tonight.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports.
No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. Starts with a carry by Dillon.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Again, it's Dillon.
And how about this start defensively? They're going to get him behind the line a second time. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a third down and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Here's the Panthers punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10
at their own 43. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Steps away to his left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46.
Purdy.
This is Smith with a grab.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Purdy.
Flushed out right. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Brock Purdy
from 17 yards out.
And the Niners will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Moody good with the extra point.
And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is taken at the 23. Dances by him. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, 49ers. A 77-yard punt return. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now 14-0. It's no secret. That's why they have him return punts. He has the capability to take them back, and he did so there. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Carolina offense about ready to go. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. On second down, Dillon. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. To throw, Young. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. Here's the Panthers punter now as he's on to kick it away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Fielded at about the 28. A nice little juke. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. First and 10. Flush to his right. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 34-yard line. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Purdy sets up to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And this one complete to Smith. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Purdy from the gun. And this is caught by Smith. Touchdown 49ers. Devontae Smith with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the 49ers take a 3-touchdown lead. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 21-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown from Devontae Smith. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Young will set to throw. That one tipped and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively. And second down. From the gun, it's Dillon. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. The offense on third down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Young. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and
incomplete. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And we'll see what he can do on the return. A great return there of 22 yards. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 55 yards. And the Niners are able to add on to their first half lead. Moody good with the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Purdy now to throw. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Niners have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Moody good with the extra point. And the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Here's Young. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Javon Hargrave coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. They'll look to set up his blockers. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. Throw left side, McCaffrey's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
2nd and 10. Purdy looking to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey, his 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the 49ers have taken a 6-touchdown lead.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll begin the drive with a run by Dillon. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Ready, set. 154.
Throwing, Young. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Dillon up the middle, and that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Here's the Panthers punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Fielded at the 20. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to...
Touchdown, 49ers! Devontae Smith with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the 49ers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. They'll try and throw for it. Rolling to his right. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half. Final play of the half, Young. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well, as we are back and started in the second half. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. This offense ready for their upcoming series as we get a look at the former Heisman Trophy winner, Devontae Smith. He's having a day here in quarter number 3. Over 100 yards, couple touchdowns. Every receiver's hope for when they head into that game in the National Football League.
And his team is loving what he's giving them. Of course, the yardage is terrific, but I think it's what you mentioned, the 2 touchdowns. That's the big one, because he's paying off his results downfield.
And still more time here, third quarter. We'll see what else he has in store for us. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Purdy. This one caught by Kittle. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle with career touchdown number 60. And the
the 49ers just continue to roll. Moody good with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. Young off the play fake. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run a toss here with Dillon. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's the Panthers punter now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. This will be taken at the 10. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. He's got Smith here. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. From the gun on 3rd down. Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Back to throw again. Flush to his right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. A 2nd down throw for Purdy. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Panthers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And the Niners are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, their defense got them the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got 2, we got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 39 yards there, a big one.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Purdy will look to throw again here. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
look to throw on 3rd and goal. Eluding the press. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Brock Purdy punching it in from a yard away. And the Niners are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
It's Jair Brown who's got it. Well, this game was already decided, Charles, let's be honest. But now another feather in the cap of this defense as they pick him off for the 2nd time.
You're right about that. Things have been going pretty well for them, to put it mildly. But they're still out there hunting for big plays and get another one right there.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. But Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very...
And this is caught by Smith. Touchdown, 49ers. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Niners are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Moody good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the 4th quarter, facing the big deficit. What silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of have this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like 1 possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run to have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
Young on 3rd and 2. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. That's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And it's taken in at the 9.
A good head-down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards. This offense ready for their upcoming series as we get a look at the former Heisman Trophy winner, Devontae Smith.
So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
Do you want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field?
I don't know.
Throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans would like that. Cut his mic off.
3 touchdowns so far.
Purdy now on second down. Connects with Kittle underneath. The offense on third down tonight, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time they face a 3rd and 2. He's got his target. That's complete.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Danny Gray.
50 yards.
And the 49ers add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Moody good with the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Here's Isaiah Rodgers to return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now here's Young. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw, Young.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back.
Here is 3rd and 5.
To the air once more, Young. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. And San Francisco gets set to go here.
Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for the Niners. 41 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. The throw over the middle taken in. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better. I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
1st down, Young. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. Only able to gain a couple there. And it's 2nd down. Young to throw it.
They'll get this into the hands of Dillon, complete.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. One last shot for Young. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the 49ers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Charles, when you look at the stat sheet, you realize that both sides of the ball were so dominant in this game. And on offense, not only did they score it, but they did it through the air as well as on the ground. Everything was working.
And you know that the guys who scored the touchdowns, who contributed that way, that threw them or ran them, they're going to find our cameras and have a big grin for them. I hope our cameras find that offensive line. How versatile were they? Move the ball on the...